What's up, you guys? Welcome. Mystic Mo back at it again. I just got led to pull a 3-card spread, and this will be for the sign of Sagittarius. I pulled from my deck. These two came out, a December and Artistic, and I was like, which sign in December would be the most artistic sign? And that's when I saw Sagittarius. I actually have a Sagittarius sun. I should have known that from the jump, that I'd be pulling a 3-card spread for a Sagittarius. But yeah, I'm gonna pull and see past, present, future. So the first card I want to pull is what's influencing your present, your past, okay? And this is for the sign of Sagittarius. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. Be with me as I channel this message for the sign of Sagittarius. What's influencing your present, Sagittarius? What's influencing your present, Sagittarius? For the sign of Sagittarius, what's influencing your present currently? I'm going to jump out the Prince of Wands. Prince of Wands. Swords. There we go. Oh, that's the princess. I'm looking for the prince. There it is. Prince of Wands. Looks like he's doing a lot. He's got a branch here, trying to keep a cat contained. All these bees everywhere. It's like he's doing a juggling act, like he's trying to do a bunch of things all at once, and all these bees are just all around everywhere. Action, travel, determination. The Prince of Wands represents the air of fire, so which is the heat that we feel from the flames. In this manner, it may often be used that the prince can appear as a lot of hot air, and because of this, he can be underestimated by his passion, but his passion is sincere and directed. He may lack maturity and a sense of outcome, but he makes up for it with sheer enthusiasm and determination. The problem with the prince is that he can be a little hasty and may not stop to consider the implications of his actions. His nature is a little like the cat that is driving them forward, full of curiosity but easily distracted. In the upright position, it shows slow and steady progress is the key. Do not rush headlong into a situation. You may be inclined to be super enthusiastic about every idea you have, but slow down and assess. Okay, so this is in your past. Maybe you didn't take enough time in your past to kind of slow down and stop and smell the roses for a minute. Is what I'm picking up here. In the past, you were very active, doing a bunch of things all at once. In the past, you know, you were immature. Everyone's growing in life, but when you're younger, You're still learning. You were still in that learning phase, okay? So what was influencing you the most, though? It was, you were more of like the underdog, pretty much. Still brand new to the game, okay? You were on the beginning stages of it, of, achieving those goals that you had in line for yourself, Sagittarius. So this is showing me that this was the beginning phases of your journey towards your next phase in life, okay? So now, yeah. What's your new opportunities? And that was strange. You got the Delphic B in reverse. I just read this last night. This card symbolizes teachings, knowledge, wisdom. So I'm sure in the upright in position, currently, there's something you're not getting. There's something you're not understanding here, is what I think. But I'll pull her up again. The Delphic B is what's coming up. So in the reverse, yeah, it's time to question the status quo and the channels of authority around you. Now is the time to stand in your power, abandon the inner saboteur, and the imposter syndrome. You have what is required to challenge the system and bring transformation to the fore. Okay. Question the status quo and the channels of authority around you. Her ability to prophesy came from divine knowledge in the form of hallucinogenic vapors that arose from deep within the site itself. People from all over the world visited the temple of Delphi or Delphi. Priests would study the sacrificial offerings made by the petitioner to decide if they were worthy of even meeting her. So maybe you do need to question those you look up to. Maybe currently you have some leaders or people of wisdom that are known for their wisdom in your life currently that, may not be the wisest. So currently this is all about finding the right advisor, the right educator, the right leader for you currently, especially coming out of that immature phase that you had in the past. There could have been a lack of wisdom somewhere in between there, when it came to, getting the right advice for things that are going on in your life. Someone may not have been giving you the right answers. Maybe. I'm thinking this is what that has to do with that. But I'll keep going. What's your potential outcome from this? Spirit, what do you want Sagittarius to know about their potential outcome of the future? What is it? Spirit, what do you want? What do you want? I can't even get the rest of it out before it just catches me right off the bat. So you got the Two of Wands and the Four of Swords. Both in the upright. Four of Swords. respite, retreat, relaxation. This card heralds a period of withdrawal from the battles that you have endured. It's time to regroup, reevaluate, and consider your options for the future. So, yeah, for sure. Someone here you may have been taking advice from, may have not given you the right advice, you know. It's time to reevaluate that. Take a step back, regroup, retreat, relax, rest. This is the only way to realistically learn and grow from the hardships you have recently faced. Upright position, this card is asking you to consider doing nothing. No decisions, no plans, absolutely nothing at all. It may feel indulgent, and you may well be an individual who finds it difficult to stay still or unoccupied. Achieving this can be as simple as convoluted as you like. Silence your phone, go to bed for the rest of the day, book a vacation or a hotel break, or find a friend that is willing to give you some space. The daffodils in the picture symbolizes rebirth and hope, but for it to have any chance of coming into being, you must take care of your own well-being. Yeah. So you were doing a lot in the past. Something about in here evaluating things and then doing nothing at all, going into doing nothing at all, which is, like the card was explaining, was difficult, especially for you, because you're so used to being on the go and busy, on the move, doing a whole bunch of things all at once. This is very tricky for you to just kind of sit down and sit back and take care of yourself, practice some self-care, you know, relax and work on the well-being of you, Sagittarius. And then we have the Two of Wands. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. So, getting close. There we are. The Two of Wands in the upright. I talked about this yesterday too. If you're faced with two options, do not be incapacitated. The card asks you to be strong and take dominion over your decisions. It does mean that you are leaving something else behind that will catch up with you later. Okay? So yeah, the key to understanding any of the twos in the minor arcana is to consider them as the interaction between two forces. This can sometimes be beneficial, antagonistic, or indifferent. Here, the potential within the Ace of Wands is now stepping forward into action. But our keeper appears momentarily perplexed. Two forces are at play here in his life. One is held firmly in his left hand, but the other is tied to the gatepost. Which one should he take, or are both wands available to him? The issue here is that the question asked has two potential outcomes, but neither one is negative or to the determinant of the current. The enemy here is indecision. Look to the bees in the foreground. They demonstrate no such quality. They are driven toward a single goal, the collecting of pollen for the benefit of the hive. So I'm going to say, for the benefit of your well-being and rest, you of course have the option to continue down that path of just being on go, 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 or you have the option to kind of sit back and retreat, relax, reevaluate things, you know. we know that in the past, kind of being on go, go, go mode kind of led to getting maybe the wrong teachings and harsher lessons and things like that in between, with the Delphic B there, the Hierophant in reverse. So it is saying again, it is your own free will. You do what you feel is best for you at the end of the day. But and that's where that Two of Wands is kicking in. You have the choice of what you want to do. Just choose wisely, and again, factor in that whatever choice you make, it is up to you to decide if that's the best for your well-being or not. Have a good day, Sagittarius.